In the Middle Ages, philosophy was controlled by university scholars known as scholastics, or schoolmen. They undertook intensive study of classical philosophers in general, and Aristotle in particular, whose philosophical program was to dominate the Western world for centuries. The goal of the scholastics was to reconcile Greek philosophy with Christian theology, reason with revelation, and science with faith. But beginning in the 16th century, a new breed of thinker arose, equal parts philosopher and scientist, who threw off the received wisdom of the past and resolved to start afresh. They were the instigators of an explosion of activity in science and in philosophy, whose echoes can be heard to this day.
First of all, I think it's important to realize that coming into the beginning of the 17th century, the 16th coming into the beginning of the 17th century, the common intellectual coin of every educated person probably would have been a generally Aristotelian conception of knowledge, conception of the world. This is what it is that every educated person would have studied in school.
And so one way, of course, of thinking of what the modern philosophers were trying to do was sort of ex post facto come up with a theory of why all of a sudden humans were enjoying a newfound success in the scientific discovery of the world. There's also an aspect of this in moral and political philosophy as well, the idea that fundamental moral principles can be discovered by humans on their own and they don't have to be told by some kind of superior authority what the fundamental principles of morality are.
Through innovation and radical reinterpretation of earlier thinkers, these new philosophers developed distinctive conceptions of natural science, epistemology, metaphysics, and ethics. They reframed how we thought of the mind-body relationship, the existence of the external world, the scope and limits of knowledge, the existence of God, and the apparent conflict between freedom and determinism. In short, they ushered in the modern era,